mentioned something to the
No,
president.
but hold on. But before you go any further, you said AT&T. Has it been proven that it's AT&T, or are you just saying AT&T like companies, like
Let's
large
just say,
companies?
I'm not saying AT&T is bad. I think AT&T is overall a good company.
But is AT&T doing something bad?
No, I was mentioning that as a Fortune 500 company.
Okay, but it's not AT&T.
No, it's not AT&T.
So we shouldn't say that.
So Trump doesn't have Russia connections. Trump doesn't have those connections. Trump doesn't have those outside connections. You can't buy him. He doesn't have lobbyists. The problem is he then has family and people around him that basically become lobbyists for themselves, and Trump isn't really even aware of it, and then that's going on. And I mean, even junior aides now, you'll find out, have people giving them millions of dollars just to say something to the president.
Is this standard shit? Is this just how politics have always been done? It's just that now we're seeing it?
Well, it was standard, let's say 200 years ago, that you'd go out for the wife or the brother or somebody that works at the White House. It got organized the last 100 years with lobbyists. Trump literally cut the lobbyist off. But all it did was now make everyone around him a lobbyist, even though they're not officially a lobbyist.
How did he cut the lobbyists off?
He just stopped meeting with them and just said, I want briefings on what's going on, I'll decide. So that's why he pissed official Washington off. Not that he's even perfect, but that he actually became the president, sort of making decisions himself instead of having consortiums and lobbyists pay him for policy. That's why he says, Biden's raised more money than me. Of course, I can call up all these companies. They'll give me any money I want, but I got to do what they say.
But it would put him in a compromised position.
Yes, but I'm being honest about it. The vacuum and the blind spot is that then everyone around him in his cabinet and everyone that works there, even down to mid-level people, are now getting multi-million-dollar contracts for companies like AT&T and stuff just to even mention something to the president.
But hold on. But before you go any further, you said AT&T. Has it been proven that it's AT&T, or are you just saying AT&T like companies, like
Let's
large
just say,
companies?
I'm not saying AT&T is bad. I think AT&T is overall a good company.
But is AT&T doing something bad?
No, I was mentioning that as a Fortune 500 company.
Okay, but it's not AT&T.
No, it's not AT&T.
So we shouldn't say that. See, this is why you need someone that's like a fact checker right next to you.
No.
Slow down.
The media will say I'm wrong
right
about that, but okay.
But
no, hold on. His personal lawyer, the one that ended up going to jail, actually,
Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen was getting money from AT&T. Go ahead and pull it up. I mean, I was just trying to give you a gestalt, quick analysis.
But I just want to. I've told you before, what you really need on your show is like a legit journalist who's right next to you with a laptop going, Alex, hold on, just slow down.
But I think you're right about that because
you get so much right, but when you get something wrong, that's what people
what you've got to understand is
AT&T confirms it paid Trump lawyer Michael Cohen's company.
Yeah. No, I remember that.
See, Joe, they're always saying that I'm making stuff up. They're lying.
Right.
Now, every once in a while, my memory used to be photographic, but from everything I've done, it's not as good as it used to be. It moves really quick, okay? So when I'm saying stuff, it's just data knowledge, okay? And then I can okay, yeah, did I say that? Yeah, it's real. Check it out. But I'm not trying to make stuff up 99% of the time.
Here it is. AT&T confirmed Tuesday evening that paid President Trump's personal lawyer Michael Cohen in 2017 for, in quotes, insights into understanding the new administration.
Insights.
I love that. So how much did they pay him? $200,000 in 4 separate payments of $50 in late 2017, early 2018. Interesting.
Yeah, but he got paid. I think the number was $10 million total from a handful of companies.
But
and by the way, AT&T
they did it shady. Look, Avenatti alleged that Essential Consultants, a shell company set up by Cohen before the election to pay Stormy Daniels, was paid by several corporations, including AT&T. At the time, AT&T was seeking government approval for its acquisition of Time Warner, CNN's parent company.
It's a merger.
It's a dirty world.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, AT&T is a sweetheart compared to Google and Facebook and Twitter and all these people. So I wasn't attacking them. I was giving an example of how everyone in his entourage becomes a lobbyist because he thinks, I'll just cut lobbyists off. He's not taking any money. But then everyone around him becomes a lobbyist. That's what I'm saying.
Do you worry about the influence that people like Jared Kushner have? Because I know a lot of his supporters, like Ann Coulter, who's Trump's biggest supporter, goes, I don't love the idea that he hired his children and that they have a lot of connections.
I can tell you this. People were really pissed who were patriots of the intelligence community and in other areas, but also enemies of Trump, that Kushner had so much influence. But now Kushner's gotten a lot of respect because he's actually gotten a lot of huge peace deals done that nobody else could do for 50 years. And
interesting how little press those peace deals.
Yeah,
have
they're getting
gotten.
none. No press.
Yeah, it's really concerning.
So now, I mean, they were pissed. Like, who's this kid? And now everything he touches turns to gold.
But he looks like the Omen. We've covered this.
He looks like a
multiple
little
times.
devilish.
He looks like
Yeah.
Damien.
And he paid twice what it was worth for like 666 Park Avenue.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not good.
That's not great.
Why would
That's
he want
not great.
that? Why would he want that?
I think it was more than twice. Look up 6